brand new beginning. I feel it's a new beginning where your identity is concerned. There is a shedding of the skin of some sort. I don't feel like your feminine has let go of this former identity.
You have to let me go.
There's a final letting go and a call for you to open your heart and trust in faith and take the leap. You might have naysayers around you at this time. You might have naysayers within you at this time. Hey Sag, welcome to your Jungian tarot reading for June 2021. Thanks so much for joining me here. I have been shuffling your cards off camera, so I feel we can give it another shuffle and then sync up. But in the meantime, I will say that this reading is about taking a look at the different aspects of yourself. Looking into your persona, the way that the world perceives you, looking at your anima, your feminine side, your animus, your masculine side, your shadow, and your true self. So if that interests you, stick around and let's sync up. In the position of your persona, how the world perceives you, we have death in reverse. Whoa. Major arcana in the reverse, right out the gates for how the world perceives you. Are you resisting some sort of major transformation or major transition in your life that will result in a pretty significant transition? There's some skin that needs to be shed, some new identity that is wanting to emerge. And the world really sees you in this, I'm hearing all kinds of words, contradiction. It sees you in this phase of either about to transform, about to shed the skin, about to step into a new identity, or resisting it in some way. In the position of your anima, we have the Magician in reverse. Yeah, there is something I'm already feeling it. This like something that wants to manifest a new identity, a transformation of some sort that is sort of like tamped down, constrained. And your feminine side, it's coming, this manifestation, this transformation, this new identity is coming from your feminine side. Your feminine side wants to manifest this thing into reality, but there's a limitation of some sort. In the position of your animus, we have the Ace of Discs. A brand new beginning. And it's real, where something real is concerned. You see the Magician in the upright. The way of manifestation of the Magician is that they channel this cosmic energy down through their body into the ground. They're grounding cosmic energy as a way to manifest something real, to realize something. And your masculine side is more forthcoming with it. Like I feel like your masculine side can see it like in the 3D. Yeah, interesting. We'll clarify everything. In the position of your shadow, we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. There may be an issue with gratitude, giving thanks, a sense of abundance, and optimism, because this showed up in your shadow. It could also be that you shield yourself in some way with all that I just described, with this optimism. We'll clarify. In the position of your true self, we have the Seven of Discs. Interesting. Pregnant with something. You're in a gestational period, and we already described that. This transformation that is like newly emerging. The skin that is wanting to be shed, a new identity wanting to be born, something wanting to manifest into the 3D. Your masculine side can really see it. You're feeling maybe less than optimistic about it, but acting as if you are optimistic about it. And then in your true self, we have the Seven of Discs. There's this gestational period here. It's all a matter of timing, divine timing. You know, when a woman is pregnant, you can't force yourself into labor. I'm sure there are things that you can do to encourage the onset of labor. But really, it's about timing. It takes, a period of time for a baby to fully develop inside of the mother's womb, weird, and then and then be born. There may be some sort of mother wound, since I just said that and didn't mean to, Freudian slip of sorts, that is at play here. But there is definitely some sort of, it's in this gestational phase, or whatever is transforming, whatever is emerging, it's in a gestational phase. Wow. Already super deep, Sag. Let's clarify everything. What are you doing? What are you up to? How many major arcanas do we have here? We have 2, both in the reverse. So it does, reversals can mean a few different things. It could mean blockages, limitation, constraints. It could also mean that it's emerging. It's not quite here yet. It hasn't quite happened, or it's not quite happening. It's sort of emerging. It's subterranean. And that is kind of the feeling I'm getting here. This sort of subterranean transformation. Tell me about death in reverse in the position of the persona for Sag. Sag, if this reading is resonating with you, hit the like button so that it can circulate amongst others, and consider subscribing to my channel. I do all kinds of readings for all signs each month. We have the Fool, another major arcana. Yeah, new beginnings all over this spread. Yeah, opening your heart in trust and faith and taking a leap. It's a tabula rasa. It's a blank slate. It's a brand new identity. Something is emerging, a shedding of the skin, and the world can see it. This is what you're showing the world, and they can see it. Wow. Tell me about the Magician in reverse here on the feminine side, on the anima, on the side of the anima. What is it? What is this new beginning? What is this new identity? It could have something to do with work, home. It could have to do with an actual pregnancy, with an actual gestation or conception. It could have to do with a baby, the birth of a baby. A bunch fell out, so I'm just gonna keep shuffling. Oh, here we go. Wow. 7 of Pentacles again, and the 3 of Pentacles. Huh. So what we have here for your anima, for your feminine side, is the Magician in reverse. Hold these up for you. We're clarifying the Magician in reverse with the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Now the 7 Pentacles showed up as your true self. This waiting, wondering if you will get the return on investment. It's a gestational period that you cannot rush. It's about divine timing. There's something that your feminine aspect is wanting to manifest, or maybe they're behind, like that side of you, the feminine side, is behind the game, is what I'm hearing a bit. Like your masculine side seems to be on board with it, but your feminine side is Magician in reverse. Not certain whether she has the tools, energies, and resources that she needs to manifest something into reality. There's a collaboration at the workplace, or wanting to collaborate, needing to collaborate in order to motivate her out of this gestational period of this sort of waiting, just waiting. What is that Dr. Seuss book about the waiting place? I think it's Oh, the Places You'll Go. Everyone was just waiting. Yeah, it really speaks to those times in your life where you do kind of come to the waiting place where all you can do is wait. And then sometimes people will get stuck in a waiting place. It's an uncomfortable place to be. I feel like there's some sort of collaboration that needs to happen to get your feminine, your anima, unstuck from the waiting place. Motivated to take some action. Okay. Let's look at the Ace of Discs for your animus. This is a brand new beginning. Like, I feel like your masculine can see it. That side of you is the one that can see it, that is wanting to take action around it, and maybe even brought it or is bringing it into fruition. Not everybody or not all aspects of yourself are on board yet, though. We see that with the waiting, 2 waiting cards. Wow. Strength. Yeah, this is where your strength lies with this new beginning, this new identity, this transformation is on your masculine side. That's where the strength is to sort of take action around this new beginning. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Ace of Discs and the Strength card. I feel like your masculine side is more integrated with yourself. Maybe you feel more strength on your masculine side than you do on your feminine side. Like, your feminine side really feels like, I need some help here. I need some support. I need to collaborate with someone or someones in order to get motivated to come out of this waiting place. I mean, these cards just keep pouring out. We have Justice. This is your masculine side. But of course, I was talking about your feminine when these came out. Some sort of equilibrium and balance, fairness, working in collaboration with others in order to execute your plan effectively. Some sort of final ending, final letting go. Now, the 10 of Swords is a final letting go, sometimes of a former identity, of everything that you knew to be true about yourself, about your world. It's a final letting go. And then Knight of Wands, taking action again around your passion. Yeah, look at this. Interesting. There is something happening on your feminine side. I need to collaborate with others. I need others involved in order to execute this plan effectively. It's what your feminine side is saying. I'm assessing. I want to make sure that the investment that I put into this, if there is a continued investment in this transformation, in this burgeoning new identity, that I will receive positive return on my investment before I work my magic, before I manifest this thing into reality. There are some things that are hindering this new identity, the emergence of this new identity. I feel like your masculine side is like, I'm on board. Let's do this, right? Let's go. Whoops. But there is something about divine timing here. We have the 7 of Pentacles or discs twice, and then we have Justice, which is about, for me, it is about, fairness, about divine timing, getting your just desserts, getting justice. There's something about timing and balance and equilibrium, fairness and justice here. And I don't feel like your feminine has let go of this former identity.
You have to let me go.
There's a final letting go. Again, another 10 is a number of completion. Okay, let's look at the 10 of Cups in the position of your shadow. This is like everything that you've ever wanted. It's like your dream.
I want the fairy tale.
It's ultimate wish fulfillment. It's ultimate happiness. And it's in the position of your shadow. I wonder if you are wondering if you really deserve or can have what it is that you truly want, if you can really be this happy. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups in the position of the shadow for Sagittarius. Sag, if this reading is resonating with you, leave a comment below. Let me know how it's resonating. Also, if you leave a comment, I will enter your name into a drawing for a free 30-minute personal tarot reading. I'm pulling names on July 18th, which is a Sunday. Whole clump fell out there, so let's start again here. Tell me more about Ten of Cups in the shadow. It could also, I'm just hearing false optimism. For some of you, that may be true. Like you put up this wall of, like that's, I don't know, false optimism. This is not in the position of your persona. It's in the position of your shadow. But that is what just came to me, false optimism. We have the Hermit in reverse and we have Two of Pentacles in reverse. To clarify the Ten of Cups, I feel like you want to come out of a period of isolation, come out of, we have this whole issue of your feminine wanting to work with others, collaborating with others in order to achieve the goal. If you've been in isolation, if you've been alone quite a lot, there's this true desire to come out of that phase of individuality, to come out of that phase of individuation, to come out of that isolation. There is some sort of decision that needs to be made. There's a choice here. There may be, I mean, these are the two sides, right? I almost said there may be two people involved, but they're definitely the feminine and the masculine. In deliberation, again, we have a reversal around sort of making a decision and around a sort of deliberation. Okay, let's look at your true self, this gestational period that you're in. It's an assessment period, you know, a period of reflection. There's nothing that you can do but wait and see what's going to be born. I feel like you are waiting to see what's going to be born. We have the Ace of Discs here, which is about a brand new beginning in the 3D. We have the Fool, which is about a brand new beginning, opening your heart and faith and trust and taking a leap. It's a tabula rasa, it's a blank slate. There's some new identity, new beginning emerging for you. Tell me more about the Seven of Discs. Here we go. Oh, Three of Swords. What is this emotional disappointment about? In the shadow, we have the Ten of Cups, which is a wondering, can I really have my true heart's desire? Can I really be that happy? Can I really experience that level of abundance? In the position of your true self, we have you waiting, just waiting to see, assessing. Gosh, I can't get this card off. I want to show it to you. Ten of Cups. This is in the position of your shadow. In the position of your true self, we have you waiting for something to be born. And there's an emotional disappointment. What is that about? Ace of Wands in reverse. Did you have like a failed start at something that you felt very passionate about? You thought it was going to turn into something and it didn't? For some of you, this has to do with actual pregnancy and having, you know, losing your baby, having a miscarriage of some sort. And if you went through that, I am really sorry about that. That's got to be one of the most painful things you can experience. For others of you, it is something that you thought was going to turn into something that you felt really excited about. It was a brand new beginning that felt just very juicy and sparky and you felt very passionate about it, and it didn't get off the ground. And it was very saddening. And now you're assessing everything. You're in this assessment mode. It feels like a little bit chronic, like you're chronically here assessing this whole situation. If there was a new beginning that was a failed start, I'm seeing that there is another new beginning all around you. The energy is very powerful all around you. It's repeated over and over again. And it's something real. It's not ephemeral. It's real. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull a card of guidance for you, Sag. What should we work with? Let's work with the medicine cards. Sag, if you'd like to dig a little bit deeper into your personal situation, there is a link below in the description box for personal readings. Those readings are more involved and obviously specific to your personal circumstance. So I'd love to read for you. Let's pull a card of guidance for you as you navigate this transformation that is emerging for you. It's a brand new identity. It's a shedding of some sort of skin. Of course, you have to let go of the old, right? There is collaboration with others here, especially on your feminine side. I really feel like your feminine, your anima, is really needing and wanting to collaborate with others in order to navigate this transformation. Your masculine side is more comfortable with it manifesting into reality. Wolf. 15. 5 and 1 is 6. 6 is a number of success and achievement. And moving forward. Progression. Let's read about Wolf. That's a powerful symbol or talisman or totem. Animal spirit. Teacher. Wolf is the pathfinder, the forerunner of new ideas who returns to the clan to teach and share medicine. Wolf takes one mate for life and is loyal like dog. If you were to keep company with wolves, you would find an enormous sense of family within the pack, as well as a strong individualistic urge. What did I say about the hermit in reverse? Like wanting to come out of that individualism, wanting to individuate, or wanting to come out of, Here it says wolf has a strong individualistic urge. So there's, again, this dichotomy between working with others, the pack, or working alone. Your feminine wants to work with others, and your masculine is like, no, we got this. Feels very confident in his ability to manifest this thing. Can even see it, taste it, touch it. These qualities make Wolf very much like the human race. As humans, we also have an ability to be part of society and yet still embody our individual dreams and ideas. The senses of Wolf are very keen, and the moon is its power ally. The moon is the symbol for psychic energy, or the unconscious that holds the secrets of knowledge and wisdom. Baying at the moon may be an indication of Wolf's desire to connect with new ideas which are just below the surface of consciousness, subterranean, just like this new identity. Wolf medicine empowers the teacher within us all to come forth and aid the children of Earth in understanding the great mystery and life. If you've drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel Wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path. Teacher. It is in the sharing of great truths that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. In the aloneness of a power place, devoid of other humans, you may find the true you. Look for teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. Whoa. This new identity that is emerging for you may have something to do with this teacher role. I'm really dry. It's been so hot here in New Mexico. And I spent like 5 hours outside in the yard this morning just working super early trying to beat the sun. I'm already dehydrated. Let's recap, Sag. There is something new emerging for you. It's subterranean. It's beneath the surface. But it's here. It's a brand new beginning. I feel it's a new beginning where your identity is concerned. There is a shedding of the skin of some sort. And a call for you to open your heart and trust in faith and take the leap. You might have naysayers around you at this time. You might have naysayers within you at this time, that are saying, let's make sure that we're doing the right thing here, that we have all of our bases covered, that we have all of our ducks in a row. The feminine side here, your feminine side, is a little bit more reticent. There's something, they feel the need to, the assessment is coming from the feminine side. They're looking at this thing, they're thinking, I've put in a lot already, I want to make sure that I'm going to get my return on investment. Not diminishing returns, positive returns on investment. They may be collaborating with others in order to make sure that they're making the right decision or following the right steps, or there is a desire to work with others strategically to make sure that they are on point or on track to reach the goal. There is a final letting go happening for your feminine. This identity that is on the way out is one that is maybe difficult for your feminine to let go. Your masculine is like, let's do this. He can actually see this thing in reality right now. There is a lot of, like, if any side of you has the ability to move this thing forward, it is your masculine. Wanting to take action around this thing that this side of you feels very passionate about. I have the impulse and I have the ability to take action on the impulse, and that is, your masculine side. There's something about divine timing here, and fairness and justice. It's just, justice is really reading to me as another sign of timing. Karmic justice. You know how people will say, what is that saying that people say?
Sometimes you just gotta let go and let God.
There are consequences that are doled out without your involvement. So sometimes people will seek their own justice, right? But really, this card is about the universe really doling out karmic justice without your involvement. Like, there is an effect for every cause. So there's something about divine timing here for you as well. And timing is an issue. We have 2 waiting cards, assessment cards. This one speaks to the fact that you are in a gestational period. And there's disappointment here. Your true self is feeling disappointment around some failed attempt or failed start that felt, and this is the spark of life, right? This is like that spark of life, of new life. There's some sort of disappointment here for your true self. And then finally we have the wolf, which is the teacher. This new identity that's emerging might have components of the teacher to it. But there's also this dichotomy, this play on how adept the wolf is at being with the pack, but also having strong individualistic urges. So collaborating, working with others versus going it alone. And that does seem to be the conflict between your feminine and your masculine side. Your feminine wants to collaborate, work with others in order to strategically reach the goal. And your masculine is like, I did this already. You know, like, I can do this. I just need to be free to do it. Somebody loosen the reins so I can go do this thing. Wow. Okay, well, Sag, I hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, hit the like button. Consider leaving a comment below, especially if you want to be entered into the drawing for a free 30-minute personal tarot reading in July. Drawing names on July 18th. And if you'd like to go deeper into your personal situation, look below in the description box. There's a link there for personal readings. So take good care.